You are not allowed to carry my goods. That is inappropriate. Although the doctor did tell me I can't do any heavy lifting, so when I go to the bathroom, maybe I get sidetracked.
I want to know right away.
Bad
Sorry.
news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change.
However,
Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Pt.26, no less.
ah yes,
Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste.
anything
A
but.
gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sure.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market.
Good. I was
Aldrich, the
hoping
porter,
you wouldn't send
Milan, the
me.
butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Do it for the renown.
Hurry, man. I must...
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Well, times are hard.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next.
Jesus.
The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
That does sound like a lengthy trip. Vita.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Who are you?
Perhaps.
What do you need?
What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Oh well.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Sometimes you just gotta take a stand, man.
Sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Live and let live.
That's that then.
There are no crystals.
Yes.
Keep going.
Refugee.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
I can.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around
Salt.
out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Bug it off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
I guess you've got bigger worries, fair enough. Did you just come out of the wall, just, hi, how you doing? Hey. Just a little further. Haven't we been here? But are you in a hurry, Jill? Is it...
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks.
Shush, child.
Those ones, over there.
Thanks.
Maybe he found his thieves.
I do see a boxu, though.
She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
They do, actually.
Now, you've said quite enough already.
Why did you want to tell me?
I told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Why didn't you want to tell me? Are you one of the thieves? No, I don't suppose I can boost Jill up there to... Oh, color me surprised.
Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here.
Ancient sword. Speak my language a little bit more, please. Can you please do this faster? I swear if it's better than what I have. Okay, good. A marked lack of weapons left from the Age of the Fallen could either suggest theirs was a society in which peace prevailed, or one in which those in power were unable to be contested. Those few weapons that do remain are found to be extremely lightweight and nigh indestructible, but unfortunately impossible to duplicate in modern-day forges. I see. And the Excalibur, though modern-day plays such as The Adventures of Sir Crandall have taken to embellishing the tale considerably, historians do agree that long ago the nations of Valisthea were, for a short time, united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Whether or not he was indeed crowned upon drawing a sword from a stone is a matter still up for debate. Has been for quite a few years indeed. Now, there's a big gaping hole that looks ever so inviting. Actual goblins.
I think we found our thieves.
Where's the goblin prince? Where is the sellsword, by the way? He is eerily absent. That's the wrong button. Feels like ages since I last properly hit that technique. I mean skill.
Over here!
It is oddly satisfying to hit that skill, to just sock someone in the face. Now.
Let's get this over with.
Stop!
No. Where were you?
Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
You don't.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
Tell me a story, and convince me, otherwise off with his head.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery.
The mustache on this thing.
I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them.
How to steal?
And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I see.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So, I mean, if this problem will solve itself over time, then sure. Just make sure it doesn't take too long, eh? We go back to Kveta.
Porter for hire. Best service.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me.
Right?
Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you kindly. Good bit of renown. Now, on to the next sod that looks like it needs help. You.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be
Him?
that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly
Speak.
do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
I am a sucker for history, unfortunately.
My arms are yours.
Ooh, Clive, please.
Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Avast!
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
I best just speak to these people here.
Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Milan.
Milan, the butcher.
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Bogcloud clearly isn't suffering then.
Oh, they are, but
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San
So it's a
Brec,
throttle then.
herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
Man, good for you for being well off. I get the impression
Don't find
most people
anything
here
of this
are,
quality
but
in
I
Twin
guess, again, that comes with being in a funnel, so to speak. Bolek.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
Why do today what you can leave for tomorrow?
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. If they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Hey.
Well done.
Drown your sorrows.
The innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Not for you, he won't. Yes, I am that lazy. Why? Because Clive cannot be bothered to run faster than a slow-moving bus full of refugees. You know, let's be very in the moment.
That's that then.
All these refugees here.
There are no crystals here.
Why am I not surprised?
Immediately. Okay. Nope. Yahoo! Let me guess, this deterred you from any and all spelunking, and we will not learn of any history. Instead, you will just go home?
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived.
Oh.
Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder.
No, I've been seeing it, and I
Colossal
have been
vessels
appreciating it.
Dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen?
Do I have to answer?
Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you.
Odin?
A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Charge.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
He is.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
How are you doing this?
Not it. All right then. Who's first?
Nah. Now this one. Well done indeed.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered.
Who knows?
But we must not
Who knows?
dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see.
Oh, good.
History awaits.
And so do highwaymen, bandits, cutthroats, ne'er-do-wells.
Fly, Ambrosia. Yes.
Oh, right. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time. Waken!
Ow! You had me there.
Too slow.
Oh, get absolutely rolled, my dude. You do not speak to me, ever, at all. You deserve that one, I suppose. And we go in for the kill. Good damage. It was a bit brute forced, but it'll do.
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more, I am in your debt. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though
Yes.
Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere
Yeah, there's no way of knowing
speculation.
this.
But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired.
Bitch!
You see,
Go talk to a
even my fellow
wall.
scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive
I
audience.
mean, if it's got a price, it's a product,
That's
right?
what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Why are you whispering so much, Clive Rossfield? Oh, well, that was a bit of a waste of time, but hey.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Quest complete.
Onwards to discovery. 30 renown. That's the main reason we're doing this, and I'm like 25-ish short of and a level up. Let's go. Burst of fire. I don't need that. Let's talk to.
carry your goods. I'm cheap.
You are not allowed to carry my goods. That is inappropriate. Although the doctor did tell me I can't do any heavy lifting, so when I go to the bathroom, maybe I get sidetracked. You.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
Cheers.
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
This man knows what's up.
Gotan 60 Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
I'll take it. Look at these. Living like the bourgeoisie. And we shall be away. That is a 50. And it is high time we saved our game. Everything is still recording. I think I'm gonna save over my previous one, just to have some backup. And we shall... anything new?
Ah, Clive.
What's your story?
Why I am what you see.
Why I am what you see. The proprietress of the Crimson Caravans, the best known and best trusted portrait firm in Boklat. There are less expensive options, it's true, but customers choose us for two reasons. We're reliable and we don't ask questions. Our wagons stand ready to transport anything you might want moved discreetly, be that possessions you'd rather others didn't know about, or even people.
It can be a risky business.
But what we make from moving the former, we spend on improving our ability to transport the latter. You might even consider us competitors of the infamous Sid the Outlaw, had he and I not reached an agreement. I see.
Best of luck, Sid.
Well, you do you. Is there anything hidden here? I am disappointed, but only slightly.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Let's go talk to this thick lug.
Caravan stops next.
Juicy pears!
What I really want to be is a blacksmith.
You gonna do an apprenticeship or something then?
How is this kid sounding like more of a rugged, I have a really hard life adult than Goots?
Here you are, Good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it.
I think she actually would have.
Thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know.
Yeah, but now they've lost their income, though.
And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables.
Oh, there we go.
It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
Alright.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
And that shall be the end of that. Now, if they don't let me pass this checkpoint, I fear I will set this entire town on fire.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
But mercenaries...
Yeah. And okay. Remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Okay.
Right. Let's go.
No pets allowed. Never not majestic. And I will enjoy the sight of it when it falls. Oh, hello again.
And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
Father.
I am.
Oh.
I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father.
Meaning that you're... But what
Better
about
or
Annabella?
worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
That is a different matter.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though
Must
by
not.
Judo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Oh, that must suck so bad to do something you don't want to do. Stop fucking doing that.
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding.
I wonder how pure
Alas.
you are.
Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
Just...
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash.
Just... knowing
till all
that
of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
you could lay everything to ash. Everything, like at the snap of a finger. Knowing that for whatever reason you don't or won't. But what's stopping you at this point? You don't stand behind what your father intends. You don't stand behind this lady. Stop doing that. What's keeping you?
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, And as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it.
How is that going?
At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Awesome. Garçon.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
Both of you
I should like
could,
nothing more.
could fly. Terrence, what do I do?
Terrence,
My prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
It's not an answer.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Alright. Decisive action. I'm here for it. Meanwhile, at the actual Empire, the Crystalline Dominion. For years, Drakestil has provided this relatively tiny nation with a wide-reaching influence rarely afforded nations of the same size. Torgo. Why isn't he up there with you?
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
Maybe they're drowned, drinking their sorrows away.
To forget their fears.
Exactly.
Anything you want to forget?
Yes. Plenty of things. How about you? Plenty of things.
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll scheme with you.
I'll send a Stolas then.
An actual scheme then, okay. We can wait. Borg.
What is it, boy?
I was just dreaming I was sleeping. Oh! Looks like we don't need Gav. Yay, the medicine girl.
What's happening?
That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Torgal.
Why weren't you up here with us in the first place if you can just do this? You wouldn't have had to sleep down there with the rabble.
This way.
Lords, nobles, peasants, commoners, and our rooftop viewers, we proudly present I Want to Be Your Canary. Presented by the Tantalus. Oh, we're actually doing some rooftop fire in the sky. Fire in the sky.
The city's on fire.
Smoke on the water.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Is it that one? Meaning, oh, there we go.
Sentry is to be slain on sight.
What?
Spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people.
Those were Imperial dragoons.
Yeah, we're having a bit of an internal strife, really. Let's call it a civil war, if you will. Now, let's find our bell tower. But who is
What
it?
in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right.
Goods is gonna have to wait, I'm guessing. It's a trip to get to there. Or, you know,
But first we find Goods.
I guess it's not.
I just hope he's all right.
He's too dangerous for mass production, but also too stupid to die. Why?
Do we have to?
I don't want to do this because I'm afraid I'll end up killing Terrans, and with that, any kind of chance to not have to fight Bahamut, because I don't want to fight Bahamut. Bonk. No. Onward and forward. Can we not, please?
Quickly!
You're in the way, boy. Yoink. Chocobo stomp. There we go again. Yep, I deserve those stabs and slices, but all in all, I deserve the second one. Get absolutely decimated, my dude. I would have had it been the correct counter. That's what I said. Internal strife. Internal cloud strife. Whereabouts? Okey-doke.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Kick. Mud crabs. That was probably a waste of skill, but...
None of the Emperor's forces remain. But gather the men. We press on to the council chamber. Yes, Captain.
Oh well.
What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is a complete success. Good. Will all that remain dethrone the pretender?
Dethrone? Oh, there's our bell tower, I suppose.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
We have set our sights on the thing, now to make it there.
Ah, a goods lift.
Good. Do you even lift? Alright, Batman.
Where in Gregor's name did you come from?
The sewers. Let's go with this one, actually. Stay down indeed. The Empire will never what? Oh. Okay. Well done, Thorgal.
Intruders! Defend the gates!
Are there any casters? There looks to be one over here, perhaps the Dragoon Knight Captain. I hope this took down someone. Hello, please move into the air. Go on then. Bye. How's it going over there, hun?
All yours, Torgal.
Need a dog?
Fire and flame.
Oh, okay. Even more. The Wyvern. Okay, I will deal with this one. Shit. Ever so nicely. Good damage, very good damage.
Too slow.
And that, as they say, is all she wrote. I don't suppose we're going to... Yeah.
We'll have to find a way around.
I saw some shinies up here, so I'm guessing somewhere here-ish. You should lock your gates at night. Your mama never told you? No then. You should lock your gates at night. Your mama never told you?
Stop! In the name of His Highness!
Stop! In the name of love. That's the wrong button! Nothing happened. You saw nothing. Let me guess. Boss fight and I just... Oh. A Vista?
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
What are we gonna say to the man when we get there? We're still alive, now get out of here? Yes.
In the prince's name,
There we go.
shall pass.
Oof. I guess I deserve that. Okay.
Waken wind!
Yeah, that doesn't work. I forget. One. The cooldown on that seems to be a lot faster than it is for the other one. Punch for your ass. Farewell, ye. Now then. Thanks for the free healing.
Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them!
Enemies on the ramparts! Struggle. Good boy. Raging fists. No, I'm good. Let's see what's behind this door. Besides a cutscene. Thanks, you two, Torgal seemed to say.
Can you see him anywhere?
Oh, balls. There goes my...
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
I was gonna say, that's not Bahamut. That's Fin Fang Foom. White dragon. No, 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 no. Punch you in the spleen, that is irritating. Get down here when I tell you to. That was a waste.
This one. Nice try.
I'm not even sure where I'm looking. That was stupid. Okay, we go for the pain. It's over 50,000. Let's go. I knew there'd be something to it.
I think it has something in store for us.
Oh, I have something in store for it. Oh, can I at least jump over it, you lazy bum? Thanks for nothing. Thanks for absolutely nothing. I was hoping that would work out, and it did. That was too soon, and too late. Gonna hurt, probably? Nope, 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 nope. Fantastic, time to end this. $66K, let's go. Woo. That. Where am I? is gonna hurt, probably. Oh, you piece. I did the thing though. Let's just do this then. That was a bit of a damage sponge. Whiteworm Bone. Being fiercely territorial in nature, it is rare for dragons to attain any considerable size in the wild, as constant infighting ensures that most die young. Those bred and trained in isolation by the Empire, however, do not face this problem, allowing them to grow to unthinkable proportions. I see. Well done. Just another day at the office, innit?
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
What hole did you crawl out of?
Goats, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
Neither did we.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that the Mother Crystal's heart?
Why is it out there?
What the hell is it doing up there?
And there goes Bahamut.
Bahamut.
You're gonna do it yourself? Oh! Why? Huh?
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yoda. But I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
I get the impression that for the entirety that we've known this Yote person, not once has Your Highness actually listened to anything she said. Is this... What is going on here? A barrier. A reflect. Wow. No, it's more than reflect. We just got sapped. Holy shit. Huh? What the hell just happened? That is the real one?